Hello, my name is John, and I'm a nurse administrator for an urban California medical center. As the nurse administrator, I plan to address recruitment and retention strategies by applying and encouraging the advantages of three main leadership approaches: servant leadership, quantum leadership, and ethical leadership. All three of these principles is what I use to guide the decisions and influence the behavior within this organization. So let's take a brief overview of all three of these leadership principles. Servant leadership is selflessly serving others. I will be putting the needs and wants of my nurses before my own. I am empathetic, always willing to listen, and I'm always situationally aware, physically and emotionally. As a nurse administrator, I would engage my staff and always maintain an open door policy. I want to encourage my nurses to come and talk with me about anything, whether it is work related or personal. I think a lot of times nurses feel like they are not heard or listened to and are not respected or appreciated. That will not be the case here. The second leadership principle I abide by is quantum leadership. Some key principles state that here that diversity is a necessity of life, error is essential to creation, and that systems thrive when all of their functions interact together. I want my nurses to know that I promote an environment that thrives on teamwork. I want you all to feel welcomed, that you want to come to work, not dread it. Most of the people here are team-oriented and get along well. I want to reiterate the importance of self-care here, which is a topic that many nurses are not too familiar with. I challenge you all to effectively balance your personal lives with your professional lives. I always say that in order to take care of others, we must take care of ourselves. Finally, applying the principles of ethical leadership, I encourage my nurses to maintain and increase their competence. We have great continuing education and training opportunities, as well as growth within the organization. And also with ethical leadership, it's also about being open and honest. Yes, working in this hospital is going to be stressful and difficult many times, and quite frequently you may question your abilities and actions as a licensed nursing professional. But that's the honest truth. But I know it's difficult for a reason. You will be pushed to your physical, emotional, and mental boundaries. But that is what makes a great nurse. I know that you all can do it. Just know that I am here for you. All of your questions and concerns will not be ignored, but rather valued. I know that we all make mistakes because that is human nature, but the important thing that I want you to gain from that experience or situation is what you learned and how you improve so as to not make that mistake again. Additionally, part of ethical leadership is being conscious of consciousness of the human beings behind titles. So, in healthcare, we are all, I feel like we all get a little intimidated by the MD or DO or the RN, DMP, RN, MSN, all these acronyms behind their name. But I will ensure you that you do not feel inferior, regardless of how many letters are behind someone's name. That should not intimidate you. But I encourage them to mentor you and direct you in providing the best quality care. Again, if there are any questions or any problems, I am here to assist you.